Saturday, 16th of January 2021. From TNN News, this is The Weekly. With me, Jeremy Barr. Welcome to the programme on what has become a tragic week for Britain. Our top story, the National Week of Mourning, continues today for Merlina, the Tower of London raven who is missing and presumed dead. She was last seen several weeks ago. On Monday, tens of thousands will line their doorways out of respect for Merlina, who became the nation's most well-loved bird after spending 13 years protecting the kingdom from its own downfall. I have this report.
Merlina was not many things. She was not the wizard from the Sonic the Hedgehog series, nor a member of the Addams family. And don't think she was Merlin's brother either. What she was, however, was a queen. Not the queen, who at 94 is surprisingly still alive, but the top dog raven at the Tower of London. Her loss is being felt profoundly by her family at the Tower and by the larger population in the UK, who fear national catastrophe could yet be on the way. It was Merlina's influence that saw the country through several years of austerity following economic crisis, 4 years of nearly endless Brexit negotiations, and 3 more lost World Cups. She will be missed.
Merlina's passing creates bad omens for the future of the United Kingdom, at least according to some tabloid newspapers. But in a world without her, what will the world actually look like? Joining me now is futurologist Dr. Rachel Jones. Rachel, what's next for Britain?
Immediately? Not much. Bear in mind we're already in the midst of a national catastrophe given the coronavirus pandemic, so can't exactly get much worse.
But let's just say it were to get much worse in the near future. What sort of disasters could we expect?
It'll start off pretty benign. A bad weather event where parts of the country are flooded would be a basic starting point. Maybe it'll be super wet or super cold, and later that could be possibly record-breaking because of global heating.
And is there anything that, isn't weather-related?
My biggest concern is that if the government continues to disrespect the environment, we might have a second pandemic relatively soon.
And that's all caused completely by Merlina's passing?
Of course not. That'll be the government's fault.
Alright then, in that case, what will Merlina's death actually cause in terms of bad omens?
Oh, that crap? Yeah, I don't believe in that. At least not all the time.
Rachel, thank you. Let's briefly look at Merlina's life. Born in 1984 at the age of 0, Merlina started off chickhood living carefree among other ravens in South London. During training to become a Tower of London raven, she was known as being somewhat rambunctious and a poor influence to her classmates. At one point, she graffitied a wall with her name, which I'd say is pretty impressive for an animal who can't write. She had to repeat the class several times over the years before finally graduating tower training in 2006 at the age of 22. By that time, her attitude had mellowed and was a friendly bird who can attract crowds really well. That showed as in 2007 she joined the tower and rose through the ranks to become one of the most well-loved birds in all the land. There were hiccups. In 2012 she was grounded for 3 weeks after she defecated while flying. Her droppings landed just feet away from the Queen while celebrating her Diamond Jubilee. That very nearly caused a royal incident by which the family would not have been able to recover. She leaves behind fond memories from her time in and around the tower. Merlina was truly an influencer. Alright then, let's have a look at the rest of the week's news. First, the incredible story of a woman who gave birth. Unfortunately, we have run out of time. That's it for tonight. Good night.